Were you as confused as I was when you got that starter pack for Toastmasters? You got these 2 manuals in it with 10 projects each and just wondered, where do I go from here? Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, it was at this point this morning when I was rehearsing my speech that my wife walked out of the room. So I don't know, if you want to miss this part, you can leave and go to the bathroom or something. This is meant to be a quick overview of the Toastmasters tracks to obtain Distinguished Toastmaster. It's not going to go in depth into any of the areas because there's a ton of different things that you need to do to attain this award. But it'll be a brief overview. If you have any questions on any of the areas, you can talk to Donna, our Vice President of Education, or our President. I'd be happy to help with any questions that you had to go further. Here's an overview of the Toastmasters educational system. You'll see we have 2 tracks. We have the communication track and we have the leadership track. You can and should work on both of these tracks at the same time. We'll first take a look at the Competent Communicator. This is the first manual that you're going to be working in. You've got 10 speeches, 10 projects. Each of these speeches builds on what you learned on the previous speech. So you should go through at least the first 5 speeches in order. After that, you can skip around if you like, but you might want to talk with Vice President of Education to get an okay on that. The other thing, you can give speeches outside of the Toastmasters Club and get credit for it. They do have to qualify for the project that you're working on. You do have to have permission beforehand from Vice President of Education, and you do have to have a Toastmaster there to evaluate you. As you complete each speech, fill out the speech title, the date, and have Vice President of Education initial off on it. When you've completed all the speeches, fill out the form. Down here, you can fill out this part of the form. Your boss, supervisor, or whoever it will be will get a letter of your accomplishments. You can also choose 2 advanced manuals that you're going to be getting for free. There's a total of 15 advanced manuals. Each of them have 5 speeches. We'll take a look at that chart in just a minute. I think we do have all 15 manuals, at least we did at one time, unless somebody borrowed them and didn't return them. So if you need to look at what those manuals contain, you can borrow that binder and take a look at those. The next award that you're going to go for is your Advanced Communicator Bronze. In order to qualify this, you have to be a competent communicator, and you have to have completed 2 of the advanced manuals. Here's a list of all the manuals. You see that it goes from some of these more advanced ones up to 30 and 40 minutes per speech. So if you're going to be doing a 40-minute speech or even a 15 or 20-minute speech, you're going to not need to talk to Donna ahead of time, so there's only one speech scheduled. And with the 40-minute speeches, of course, you're going to have to eliminate a lot of the rest of the meeting. Advanced Communicator Silver, you have to, of course, have completed your bronze, 2 more manuals, and also 2 presentations from the Better Speaker Series or the Successful Club Series. Now here's a chart that you can track those accomplishments, and this is the titles of each of those presentations. They kind of speak for themselves. The Better Speaker Series are training sessions that teach us how to be better speakers. Successful Club Series are presentations that teach us how to run a better club and to grow our membership and so on. These are scripted speeches. You're not supposed to memorize the speech, or you're not supposed to come up here and read it. You're supposed to learn it, internalize it, and come in and present it in your own words. Again, if you want to do one of those presentations, you can do them at any time. Just contact Donna, get scheduled for it. And if you do those speeches ahead of when you're working on your bronze, keep track of it, and you can't apply for them until you do the bronze award. Advanced Communicator Gold, of course you have to have had your silver completed, 2 additional advanced manuals, and then 1 success leadership, success communication, or youth leadership presentation. Those are similar to the ones we just talked about. I'm not real familiar with them because I haven't made it that far yet. And also coached a new member. Now in your Competent Leader Manual, you're going to coach a new member for that. This has to be a separate event. You can't use the same event on 2 roles or 2 awards. Again, here's the little form that I have for keeping track of your accomplishments. If you do want copies of these, I can email them to you and you can print them out whenever you read them. The Advanced Communicator Award application, it's the same application for the bronze, silver, and gold. Just fill out the appropriate section, turn it in to Donna or whoever the Vice President of Education is at that time, and they will apply for that award for you. Now let's take a quick look at the Leadership Award. This manual is, again, 10 projects. Each of those projects has a number of different roles that you have to fill. Take a look at project 6 here, you only have to complete one of those. Project, I think it's 4 down here, you have to do one. You have to be the timer as a required, plus one of the others. And I think the new manuals, the chart is, the matrix in the front of the book is a little bit less complicated than the older ones. But go through that. Each time you come to a meeting, whether you're the timer or whether you're the speaker or general evaluator or whatever you're doing, take a look at the manual, read what Toastmasters wants you to learn from that project, ask one of your fellow Toastmasters to evaluate you on it. As you complete each project, again, date it and have VP Ed initial off. Once it's completed, turn it into Donna and she will get that award for you. Advanced Leader Bronze, you must be a competent communicator, you must be a competent leader, you must also have served 6 months as a club officer and participated in the Club Success Plan. Now the Club Success Plan is a plan that the officers work on each year, and that's to help us achieve Distinguished Club Award, is that what it's called? Achieve the Distinguished Club Award. You have to have completed the officer training, which these two lovely ladies are in charge of presenting each year. Well, at least this year, I should say. I won't sign you up for anymore. And two from the Successful Club series are the Leadership Excellence series. Again, here's a form. This lists all of the presentations that you can give. I don't know if we have those in our inventory. I think we have some of them. If you want to order them, the club can order them, and you can do that presentation. Again, contact Donna if you want to do one of those presentations. I'm giving a lot of
I got suitcases full of
stuff. By the way, Vice President Education is the most difficult of any of the offices. If you go through that manual of the job or the requirements of that job, Donna does a lot of work. I'm kind of patting myself on the back there too because I did VP Ed for several years. Okay, Advanced Leader Silver. You must have completed your Bronze Award. Served as a district officer. Now, area governor is the next step up from a club officer, which these two ladies are. And so you might want to look at something like that down the road. Basically, you supervise the clubs that are under you and help them to be successful. You also have to have completed the High Performance Leadership Program. Now this High Performance Leadership Program is something that you can choose a project either at the club, maybe in your community, your church, at work. It can be anything that you achieve some sort of a goal where you lead people. You have people that work with you. I chose that my project was starting the Jolly Jesters Humor Club. It's an advanced Toastmasters club that meets once a month here in town. And you have to have served as either club sponsor, mentor, or coach. And if you want more information on exactly what those are, you can get that down the road a little bit. Again, we've got a form to track all of these achievements. The Leadership Award application, again, the same award application for each of the awards, the silver and the gold. Once you become an Advanced Leader Silver and Advanced Communicator Gold, you qualify for Distinguished Toastmaster, and that's applied for on the same form here. I think Kurt Stickney, he was one of the quickest to become a Distinguished Toastmaster. I think he did it in like 5 years. So this isn't something that you're going to achieve overnight or a few months. It's just one speech at a time. Like Dustin said, have a speech in your back pocket. There's a lot of times when somebody can't make it to a meeting or they're not going to be ready for the speech, and you can jump in and get that speech done. With that, here was something else I was going to say, and I totally forgot what it is. Something like, if you have any questions, and I think I told that at the beginning, you can contact Donna or myself, Dustin. And, or, yeah, we've got our 2 district officers here, talk to them about it. Thank you.